You've fallen in love with the most amazing dream condo in beautiful downtown Omaha, and now you just need to figure out if you can afford to live there. Wait, let's do this the right way. I am Linda Love. I'm a realtor with Nebraska Realty, and I'm your condo coach today. And I have a tool that I personally use and I give to all of my clients, and it's this condo coaching checklist. It's everything you need to know, the 8 essential areas you need to know when you are making a purchase of a condo. So, condo buying is a little bit different than single family buying. That's not any harder than single family buying, but you need a different set of questions to ask than exclusively what you would be looking at a single family purchase. So, what are you buying when you're buying a condo? You are buying a slice of or a single unit of a larger investment, a larger community, a larger collection of properties. Those properties usually come with a set of community elements and community amenities and community rules and community boundaries. So it's important for you to understand what it is that you actually will own in your purchase, what your money is buying, and what are the parameters of what the community owns collectively and how do they finance that. So let's dive into area number 1. What is it that you will actually own when you purchase a condo? And this varies from condo regime to condo regime. It is not universal. So it's important that you understand in your situation of your dream condo or the condo buildings that you're looking at, how they compare to each other and what kind of financing implications that has for you. So let's start at the very top of your condo and kind of work our way down to the bottom and consider what is it that you might own with that condo. And let's start with the roof. Do you own the roof or not? And this might vary depending on the kind of structure of your condo regime. Is it a development that has kind of an apartment style, high-rise style feel, and it has one roof over the entire community? Or is it a row home collection of properties or townhomes? Is it a collection of properties that appear more like villas or patio homes in some areas of the US, they're called? So, what are the boundaries of what you own and what does it look like from the exterior? Do you own a roof over your specific unit, whatever that unit is? Or does the condo own the roof and replace the roof? Or do you own the roof, but your homeowners association gets to dictate to you what kind of a roof or what color of a roof you put on? This matters because it impacts how you insure your property and the cost, the price tag of insuring your property. Some condo regimes might dictate that you have wind resistant and hail resistant roofing, which might be more expensive for you to replace, but you would yield savings when you go to insure that property. And depending on your location across the US or even within various communities in your area, this could vary, definitely from building to building. So no, do you own the roof? What is the current lifespan of that roof? Where are you in that lifespan? Is it going to be needed replacement sooner versus later? And where you are, what does that mean for your bottom line? The same is true for siding and paint and exterior elements like gutters. Do you own any of those exterior elements? So if a windstorm came through or a hailstorm came through, blew your gutters off, does that mean that you have to replace them or get them put back on your structure? Or are those centrally owned in your condo regime? Why does this matter? Again, insurance, 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 and hassle, hassle, hassle. Who's going to do it if something happens to it? A lot of condo regimes you only own from the drywall in. So if you live in a high-rise style condo, you own from the drywall usually in, and the condo owns the studs between units, the walls between units, and they own the exterior wall of the high-rise. But that's not universal. You need to find out what are the parameters of your particular situation. If you also own elements of the exterior, or you only own elements of the interior of the building. The same applies for patios, decks, any concrete elements like driveways. Do you own a driveway? Is that centrally owned by your condo? Behind me is one of my favorite condo units. I have many favorite condo units, but I love this one for the light. I'm sure you would too. All of that light comes pouring in from those many fabulous windows. But who owns those windows and who owns those doors? If a bald eagle comes flying through my windows and lands in my living room one day, and I need to replace that window, whose job is that to replace it, and who's going to pay the cost? And does it have to match the windows in the rest of the building, or are there certain parameters that the condo association is going to give me that I have to buy within? I have to have a certain look, I have to have a certain quality, and that decision has already been made for me. And what does that mean for me long term? Maybe you're in an older building and the building is planning to upgrade all of their windows. And that means there might be a special assessment for you to consider. There might be some special fees that would be part of an anticipated buy-in to your condo regime. Knowing that, reading about that before you sign in the dotted line would be essential. What about heating and air conditioning? How is that handled? Is it a central heating and air conditioning system and the condo manages that? Same with water and hot water. How is hot water delivered to you? Is that a unit, a hot water heater that you own and it's somewhere in your unit? Or is it centrally housed somewhere? What about the lifespan of those items? No matter if it's a central unit or if it's something that you own yourself, where are you in the lifespan of those heating and air conditioning units? Hey, a home inspection will help you find that out. But you must ask for a home inspection to find out. So what other elements, both internal and external, do you own the trees in the front yard? Again, if a storm rolled through and knocked the tree branches down, are you going to have to go out there with your chainsaw and clean up? Or is that something that's centrally owned by the condo association and they take care of all of that? I think one of the most important features to know whether the boundaries of what you own and whether you have to pay for additional fees in any way is in parking. Do you get one stall? Do you get two stalls? Do you get one stall, but you can pay for extra stalls if you need one for a significant other or a guest or a partner? What are the considerations for parking? Maybe there's no parking at all, and that's also important to know. But if you are assigned a parking stall, it is deeded to you. A parking stall is deeded to you. It would be wise to pull into that parking stall and make sure that your vehicle that you're driving today actually can fit into the stall that's assigned to you. The only way you're going to do that is ask your realtor to help you test out that parking stall that will be assigned to you. So when you're looking at your condo unit and parking is separate, for instance, a parking garage below your condo building, it will have in the notes what unit number, stall number is assigned to you. So don't just look at the condo itself, go down to parking and investigate everything related to your parking, everything related to your storage as well. Then go and make a tour of everything on the common grounds to make sure that you understand the condition of everything on the common grounds. Mostly because you're not going to particularly own everything to do with that amenity, let's just say a pool, but you are going to be responsible for a portion of maintaining whatever is outside of your unit. So even though you might not own it in its entirety, you're not going to own the pool. You're going to be required to maintain a portion of whatever amenity it is that your building offers. And so it's wise for you to understand what condition those amenities are kept in right now, so you can budget for what kind of future expenses you might have for those amenities. That's area number one. What do you own in a condo? Don't forget, download your checklist. It'll help you.